Hello, and thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast, the best skateboard podcast in the world. Today is Tuesday. Just got
July 27th.
No, today is Wednesday, July 27th, 2016. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Andrew James Ariano with JunkieMonkeys.com. Joining me is Grant Fierro. We are doing a two-man show today until Carlos comes through. Grant, me and my friend Brent were just sitting on the couch here.
Yeah.
And we saw some fucked up shit go down El Toro.
Oh,
that was so fucked up. Now, I understand this is a skateboard podcast, but you got to give this guy credit. You got to give this man some credit. What's his name? Lil Juice?
Yeah. Sound like a rapper, huh?
Sound like
Juice.
Sound like he had some big juice when he did a tail whip down El Toro. Jesus Christ. Third try. And in front of a lady that was trying to kick him out.
Yo, she was pissed.
Yeah, but you could tell there's nothing she could do. Like, it was so funny. She was on the radio.
Moved the cart.
They're at the 20.
I know. I thought it was right that she said that.
They're being defiant.
What? Call the sheriff. Call the sheriff.
Tail whip. She got fucking owned.
Dude, she's an idiot for that. She's an idiot.
You know they're gonna do one of those glasses ones where they say, "What is that? Thug Life?"
Oh yeah.
When he lands it.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't tried to skate stop it somehow.
What do you? How could they skate stop it?
A rail in front of it or at the bottom.
Yeah, that would be actually kind of fucked up. Just a single rail, a single pole. That would fuck with me.
No, just put a bunch of poles so it's wide enough for people to walk, but you wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean? Like it's this wide. You know what,
Grant? You might be the sole reason someone's going to listen to this and they're going to put a bunch of poles at the bottom of the
because people have already done that to others. Okay, it's been done to Wilshire. People got it.
Yeah, it could be done. But now you might be this video might be so popular, they might have to say, yeah, we have an issue.
So popular.
Yeah. I can't believe he rolled away from it, man.
Yeah, what's crazy was the way he rolled away.
Yeah, when he ducked his head down, it looked like he was gonna hit the handlebar.
Yeah.
That would have been so fucked.
Yeah, he kind of got buckled, but he still made it. I don't know.
Guy's 16 years old, Lil Juice.
Have you seen how many views it has?
I'm sure it has a lot.
It has a ton.
His name is Justin Gautret.
Yeah, Justin.
He destroyed that thing.
He went off.
But back to the skate. Let's get to the skate news. I mean, as much hype as I want to give him, we gotta get back to it.
Yeah.
Big news came out with Blake Johnson turning pro for Santa Cruz, and they announced finally Tom Remillard.
Yeah,
we knew. Yeah, they waited. Yeah, we had a good hunch that he was going to be on. But
he's been repping it.
Shriek and Shannon, did you see what he tweeted?
Oh, Tom Cruise?
Yeah, Santa Cruz should change the name to Tom Cruise with all the Toms that they have running for him. Tom Knox, Tom Remillard, not to mention Tom Asta. I like that.
Funny.
They had when Jason Jesse was talking to Eric Dressen at the barracks saying, "Hey, we should get Tom to do it." Then they no, not that Tom. Oh no, definitely not that Tom. Let's get the new team rider Remillard.
Tom Remillard.
Killed it. The barracks also had that shared part with Remillard and Blake Johnson.
Yeah.
That was cool that he was chilling at Venice, and then he thought he was just doing a normal interview, then they threw his board at him.
Yeah, he looked legit.
And he was too surprised. He was in awe. He couldn't even speak. Now, it's hard to tell with the glasses over his face how shocked he really was, because eyes never lie.
I like that.
But his mouth said enough. He's like, oh my God, no. Now this is something that I was telling. I forgot who was I telling you this, Grant? Yeah, I think I was on the phone with you. Blake Johnson gave me. I'd never seen him skate. I wasn't even familiar with who he was.
Yeah.
But I watched the video part. It's definitely justified to see why they turned him pro. It wasn't like you have seniority here. You're getting to be an old man. you actually you rip it. You're a ripper. Now, what doesn't make any sense is by appearance, like when he did the frontside flip over the gap to rail, it made no sense for him to make it over that thing because he didn't have a shirt on. He actually had a little bit of a beer gut, and his hair's so out there. He kind of looks like one of those Simpson characters. I forgot the gentleman's name. And he popped in the way he caught it. It didn't look like that it was gonna finish. There's no way that man's gonna. There's no way that man not only not skates, but he's definitely not gonna make it over that rail. I was proven wrong.
Yeah,
proven wrong with a whole 9 yards about the gentleman. Very, very. I forgot what other tricks he did, but that was the one that stuck out to me initially. 2 days removed from watching it.
Yeah, he definitely deserved. I'm glad that I feel like there's a good amount of people like saying what you're saying. Like they weren't super familiar with Blake. I've known about him for a good amount of time, so I thought it was tight just because I know he deserves it. Like he killed it so hard. And then I know at the moment he's getting shoes from Adidas now. He like remember when DVS dropped a bunch of people? He was a part of that.
He was part of DVS.
Yeah, and then they like cut a bunch of riders or whatever happened over there, or unless they all quit. I don't know exactly how it all went down, but and now he's getting hooked up with Adidas. Just went pro, so good for him. Well deserved, for sure. And Tom, I mean, we already said Tom wasn't too much of a secret, but it's cool that he put out a part.
Yeah, what did you think of his part?
I like both their parts in that video were tight. It was cool to see Tom. Tom was killing it. I mean, obviously both were. It's freaking dumb. I don't even know why I said that, but I don't know.
What stuck out to you on Tom's part?
The front 50 back 3 he did on a table. He did it in his banging too. Then like the banging that came out the next day at the park, which is funny. But I think that trick's tight. And Tom is mostly known for tranny, skating tranny and bowls or whatever. So that was cool just to see a different type of trick out of Tom.
You know, I threw a
tech trick.
I threw a tweet out about Tom. It's funny. I've known him for a long time, since he was 13 years old. And it's funny, when I was in Linda Vista, I met him through my friend Jose Nova. And I remember him 13-year-old throwing ice plant at moving cars. He has like ADD or something like that. He would throw ice plant at cars in traffic, just yelling at him. I thought he had Tourette's. I used to be afraid of the kid. I was like, I don't want to hang out with him. He has too much energy.
Okay.
And now here he is doing 540s on pools.
Yeah, dude, Tom kills it.
Did you happen to get a glimpse of the Jeremy Rogers "All I Want to Do" song?
I didn't. I kind of figured you were gonna tell me on the notes or something, but I didn't get. I am interested. I didn't just like ignore it. I just didn't really.
You didn't put too much time into it.
Yeah, like I didn't like. Oh, I need to watch this right now, but I wasn't like, no, I'm not gonna watch it.
So Blake, I'm sorry, Jeremy Rogers. The name of the song is called AIW, and it stands for "All I Want to Do." Now, wouldn't it be "All I Wanna"? Wouldn't it be AIWD?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Wait, wasn't it released through Thrasher?
Was it?
I know that I heard it was like on their site. Let me check this out for you.
That was probably in the King of the Road obligations. If I'm going to be on King of the Road, you have to put it on the Thrasher site.
That would be cool if he did that, actually. I would think that's cool, at least. Maybe I was wrong. I saw something about that, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah, it was. Jeremy Rogers, AIW music video. J-Raj kicks off his latest Sonic adventure with this video.
You didn't listen to it yet?
Check it. No. Check it and then stream the whole album. Oh, he came with an album?
Hey, go ahead and check it out.
Oh, my gosh. They said the contact barrier has been broken.
The contact barrier has been broken? Good.
Yeah. Wait, you want me to what? Listen to this right now?
Yeah, listen to the song, man. I think you'll like it.
You think? Oh, he's got a fedora. Oh, he's getting it.
At the end of the video part, at the end of the song, there's a bong in the background.
Yeah.
And there's a Spitfire sticker on it.
No way.
I wonder if he used the Spitfire head to light up the bowl, because it's just so fire. They should have put a That was so stupid. They also should have put a thunder sticker because he knows control. I think he used to be on Royal, right? Jeremy Rogers?
Probably when he was on Girl, at least.
I wonder if he ever was on Silver.
Do I need to watch the whole thing?
Do you like it?
What the video or the song?
Yeah, the song.
It's not my style of music, but I'm not hating on it. It's whatever.
Darn, I was wrong. I thought you were gonna say I would rather prefer to listen to something else.
I would.
The Grant cop out.
The cop out. Well, I prefer something else. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. Good for him.
You know, I was just thinking now is that I wish that Santa Cruz could be the ultimate Tom Cruise team if they added Tom Penny, Tom K, and Tom Shar. Just make it just nothing but Toms.
Tom Shar. Dude, I haven't heard about Tom Shar in a while.
I mean, what else are you gonna hear? Him do the 1160 or the 1180?
You need a math lesson if you. Oh, all right, just next topic. 1180.
Isn't that how you say
You can't
it?
just start saying
Oh,
numbers.
no.
That's like
10,
saying, oh, he's gonna
what's
do
after 1080? It'd be
add 180 and let me know.
1160. No, oh yeah, it would be 1160. 180, 360.
Are you kidding me?
Add 1080 to what's after 1080?
1260 math, bud. Math genius.
Oh no, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
They should put Tom Shar on the team.
I think he's happy at Element, but I could be wrong. I have no idea. I just said that. I just know that's who he skates for.
Hey, Ryan Schuckler won Dew Tour, man.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to see this, to know that, you know.
Scheckler's back. Contest mode.
They still got some fight in them left.
Who, Dew Tour or Scheckler?
Both, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't think much about the Dew Tour, but just the fact that Scheckler's still in there.
Yeah. Too bad he's not in the league anymore.
Why is that? He lost too many?
Probably. I don't know. I can see if they. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know he hasn't been skating him this year. Let me see if his name's on the site still.
But how's that work to get back in? Or you can't get back in?
Well, they'd have to put him in the Pro Open if he wants to requalify.
Well, would that be okay? Interesting. See, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, once you're no longer in them, like, how do you get in them? But I figure
I feel like they just don't give you another chance. Like, you blew it. Screw it.
I remember, yeah. Like,
you know
Mike Moe and PJ, you never see those guys try to compete. Granted, Mike Moe's been hurt, but you never hear about PJ trying to get back over there.
Yeah, they took Scheckler's name off. Dang, and Trevor's picture, he has his broken arm. Sucks.
So why'd you laugh?
Just funny, like the photos. Just
funny that
like all these are funny. Like, no, Kevin's photo's right next to it. It's a funny picture. Like, I'm not like just. What do you mean? That's not that weird. David is going all like hash. He's like screaming like he's at a metal concert or something.
The main reason I like that Scheckler one is because he's been hurt a lot. So I'm happy to see that he's on the healthy path coming forward.
I feel like he's always like that. Like, he gets hurt really often. He's one of those dudes.
I don't know if he's that fragile or he just goes that gnarly.
Well, I think the thing is, like, once you have one injury, even if your injuries aren't related, like, that's a lot of time off your board. So, like, even just getting back going again, like, you should probably go slow, like, build your way up. But if he's trying to hut, then there's a good chance you're going to get hurt again. So, yeah, but good for Scheckler. And then they did that team contest the next day.
Yeah. You said there was Real. You said there was Baker.
I know, yeah.
Birdhouse.
Baker, Birdhouse, Flip, Element, Blind.
Element, and then Blind's the one who won it.
That's 7. There was 2 more teams.
Board teams?
Yeah, it was all board brands.
Oh, Toy Machine, right?
Yeah, Toy Machine was there, so that's 8. That means there's one more.
Yeah, Magenta.
Magenta was not there.
Fuck.
They're out in Europe doing their own thing. Let me see. Who was
fucking awesome?
No.
Hockey.
They weren't there.
Sovereign.
Plan B. Did we not say Plan B?
We did not say Plan B.
Yeah.
And World Industries.
No.
You're right. Fuck. Next up, Van Styles is on the Nightclub, the second best skateboard podcast in the world. You listen to this, the good stuff there.
It was much longer. Did you notice that? It was like twice the length.
I think he had a lot to say. He contributed a great deal. Yeah, and he's a big fan of the podcast. Great guest, yeah, absolutely. I wasn't familiar with the story. I am familiar with Van Styles through my friend Russell Monroe, who takes photos. Are you familiar with the Styles?
Yeah. Well, like his work. Yeah, I just know he's a photographer. Does a lot of photos of girls, and I know he's in the skate industry, obviously,
and the porn industry. Don't forget that.
Well, yeah, and then that brand Visual.
Well, what is that?
Visual? It's like, I don't know if it's really apparel, because I think it's just like t-shirts and hats, so kind of like accessories. I mean, maybe like hoodies too, but I don't think it's like pants and shorts and everything. So more of like an accessory brand, which he mentioned on the podcast. Dude, that podcast, like, I'm a huge fan, and like, it's made me realize like how funny Chris Roberts is. Like, I love his sense of humor. I think he is hilarious.
They definitely got something good going on, that's for sure.
Yeah, him and Roger, they go so well together. And how Chris always tries to mention his switch flip Manny on the courthouse. That's so funny to me. I think they're killing it over there. Straight up killing it. What's next? That's it on Van? You don't got anything else on Van Styles?
I mentioned more stuff than you did about Van Styles and what he talked about.
I guess.
There's nothing else to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I mean, just check out the podcast. There was no like groundbreaking news really. But if you're interested, I think it's a good listen for sure.
Yeah, if you want
groundbreaking. You know what? Hey, while we're on the podcast train, let's just mention the elephant in the room. I heard someone say that the other day, and I thought it was funny. TJ Rogers made some headlines.
Yeah, we can go there. Yeah, TJ Rogers.
The Bunt podcast.
The BUNT, not the one with an L for all you potheads trying to smoke them blunties.
Nah, yeah. It was cool. So I just didn't know what to say. It was interesting. I mean, he made headlines, right? What did you think of it? You didn't get to hear it.
Fucking Grant. All right, so you guys have a little bit of context of understanding what we're talking about with headlines. The headlines were spoken about, and one that annoyed Grant a little bit, frankly, is that in the podcast at one point, and I only heard a fraction of it, TJ said that guys who wear skinny dickies are trash. He did
not say skinny.
What is that? What did he say? High water dickies? Yeah,
so some more along those lines, like cuffs.
Short dickies? I don't know. You tell me. I didn't hear it.
He pretty much was just hating on people that wear, I think he said like high water dickies or something like that. I don't know. It was whatever. I thought it was stupid. Like, I don't care. Like, it could be something that I like to wear or don't like to wear. But like, I just don't see why. Like, I feel like he went out of his way to like say something like that. Like, what? I don't know. But that's just like my personality. Like, I would never say that. Like, who cares? They can wear whatever they want to wear. Why does that matter? And why does that like make them dumb or like that's so stupid?
He said they're dumb for wearing it?
No, like he just said he just seems so like passionately negative about like the fact that people want to wear those pants.
Do you think he's
just weird?
Do you think he's a dick for saying it?
No, that's just one thing he said. I don't care.
Do you think he's incorrect?
Do I think he's incorrect? I don't think it looks bad. So, sure, I disagree. I'll say that. You can't be correct or incorrect on an opinion. So, I disagree with what he said, but what does that matter?
Do you wear Dickies?
Yeah, those are like my favorite pants. I've been wearing Dickies since like 6th grade.
Is that why you don't like what he said?
No, I already said it's not even about that. It's like, it's just like, why? I don't know. Like, I just wouldn't go out of my way to say something negative about something so simple that people wear. Like, that's like me going on a podcast and just being like, dude, like those baggy long pants with that Red Bull hat that TJ wears is just so dumb. Like, What is that? Who cares? I just don't see why it matters.
Maybe he tried to do a switch 360 on him and he ate shit.
It was funny too. Like I was thinking because I know him and because I know him and Bobby DeKaiser are both from Canada and like that they're friends or like at least we're growing up. And I was just laughing like thinking about Bobby because like that's how Bobby dresses.
Maybe that's why he doesn't like it. Maybe he doesn't like Bobby anymore.
Podcast, whether that's his sense of humor or he was just kind of joking around, but like the whole thing was like a lot of it, I should say. It seemed like it was kind of just TJ's like negative statements to an extent. Like, I don't like this. And they asked, like, I guess the thing they always do in that podcast, because I watched there's one with Bobby DeKaiser that I watched, and then I watched one with Spanish Mike too. And they always ask like who has the worst style. And ironically, since we talked about this last week, TJ's answer was Jeff Wonsong, Jeff DeCharse or whatever.
Jeff DeCharse, and you say I say it wrong?
It's something like that. It's DeCharese.
I thought it's DeCesare.
I don't know, dude. Whatever. We don't know how to say it. Jeff Wonsong. Go with that.
Hey, Jeff is tight, man. He listened to the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for checking it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, whatever, man. Does his reply to you?
Wait, so I mean, what did you think? So what we didn't even tell this part. Like podcast with TJ got deleted.
Yeah.
Someone like whether it was TJ's decision or the people that do bunt, like they deleted the podcast, which sucked because Drew didn't even get to listen to it. But other than the headline, pretty much that he doesn't like Dickies.
The third that I listened to was. He was given some Mickey Papa some mess. I forgot what he said he was trying. I guess Mickey Papa was trying to skate that Wallenberg with him. That's rad. That's good shit right there. Yeah, he was talking shit about him too, but it was like playful shit. It's like how I talk to you.
Yeah, definitely because they're friends. Teammates.
You think maybe it's a misconception? Do you think in the context that he said where he was talking the mess that he wasn't a fan of the Dickies?
Oh, I don't know, dude. It was like
it was all good. You think it was all good, fun and games?
I mean, to an extent, because it's just a pair of pants. But I think he definitely for sure like I don't think he made that up. Like that seemed like that's how he felt, which is fine. But it was just weird. I don't know. That's just like if I felt so passionate against like a piece of clothing, like I don't see like why that needs to be said. I don't know. Whatever. I just thought it was weird.
Well, it's obvious that it was deleted for a reason, and I think it was due to the backlash.
Do you think he got embarrassed?
No, TJ doesn't get embarrassed. He doesn't fucking care. I just don't think.
Then why did he delete it?
I think it was the interest of him and the companies that support him did not want them to get the ramifications and the consequences of his actions of what he said.
Did you hear? Oh, you didn't get to listen to it. He talked about Nike Flow.
Oh, what did you say about that?
Pretty much like he's Flow for Nike. He doesn't get paychecks. He wants to get paychecks.
How do you say it?
Why? They brought it up.
No. How did he say it? Did he say, "Yeah, that's fucking lame. I don't want to"?
No, he seemed like pretty much like he wants to get on the team, and like he's working towards that. But right now, like he just gets shoes and clothes, and he said like he wants to. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start wearing the clothes more, or like repping the clothes hard, so I could get on." But I don't know.
It's gonna be hard when you're always wearing.
RDS.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard when you're always wearing Red Dragon.
Yeah.
How you gonna get paid if? Well, you'll probably get Pro Flow shirts now.
I mean,
if you're not already.
It's super weird. Like thinking about so many pros right now, like aren't like on a shoe company. I mean, think about Blake. He doesn't seem to be on Adidas. They're not promoting him, but he's getting shoes. And then a ton of the Nike dudes are like that.
You know, as good as Blake Johnson is, I'd say you could make a stronger case for
TJ.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If it was me, I don't know.
We've said it many times in the podcast. Just the three biggest spots, legendary spots alone that he's done tricks on.
Wallenberg, Hollywood, El Toro.
It's hard to.
Yeah.
it's hard to disagree with that.
I just kind of feel like we don't know the details. Like they could have talked and have an agreement now, but just from like an outsider's point of view, like I feel like he's been pro Flow for so long from Nike. Like, why not just try to move on? You know what I mean? Like, if they've waited this long, do you think it's actually going to happen soon, or they're just like, because I mean, they're pretty much getting like nearly free like they're not even paying him, so they're using like promo money out of their shoes and clothing.
Yeah, but where else is gonna go?
I don't know. I'm sure, like, you don't think anyone else will pick him up? He also seemed very bitter towards Circa.
Why?
He used to skate for them, I guess, and then I think he talked about this in his Q&A on Nigel Alexander's channel, which you can also check out.
Yeah.
I think like they stopped paying him, maybe. It was something along those lines, like they just stopped taking care of him or whatever.
Man, I'm missing all the good stuff, man. I wish it was
so,
still out. He pissed off somebody, man. That's exactly what happened. He pissed off somebody. They said something. Somebody called him or texted him and said, "You got to delete that podcast."
And so they asked him on the Bunt podcast, like, what's the worst company or something along those lines. And he was like, Circa.
Because they wouldn't pay him?
I think that's what it was. But he mentions that part on the Nigel Alexander Q&A. Like, there was some sort of, like, breakup between him and Circa, and it wasn't like a mutual. Like, Circa wasn't treating him the way he wanted to be treated, pretty much, whether it was money or something like that. And so he's mad at Circa, or was mad at Circa.
You know, I haven't done much research on this. I'm only taking your word for it. Like, I don't even know if this is true or not, but I know you wouldn't lie about this. Andrew Reynolds is now rocking footprint insoles.
Yeah, it's true. Joey Brzezinski put on Instagram. So yeah, I guess he's on. Has
Joey
a signature insole.
Brzezinski, is that his company or he just rides for him?
No, he just skates for it. He reps it hard though. He's always doing those like footprint, or I mean like those insole tests. He'll like drop the bowling ball on it, the one I was telling you about. I don't know.
Versus what?
Good for Reynolds. That's another paycheck.
Versus the Lunarons?
Yeah, like at least he was at Camp Woodward like a week or two ago. Joey was, and he would post like Snapchats the night before, like, "Hey, bring your Lunarlon insoles to this park tomorrow," and then he would like take a kid's Lunarlon insole, put on the ground, which is the Nike one, if you guys don't know, and then put the footprint one, and like drop the bowling ball from the same height, and like on the Lunarlon it would like bounce up, and then on the footprint one it would just like barely bounce, like it would like take all the impact, but. I don't know. I guess that like the point of that is to show that it can take more impact. But
is Six and Mill still a skate park?
No, it's been gone for a while.
I didn't think so.
I think pretty much like right after they did the Street League Pro Open there that one year, that they got rid of it.
They already got rid of it? Wow.
Yeah, it's been gone. It wasn't really around too long.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Pretty short lived.
You ever been there?
No, I didn't skate it.
Peter Hewitt came out with the Spitfire part.
You didn't see that yet?
Can't say that.
Oh my gosh, dude! Peter went off.
Who's he ride for?
Antihero, Spit, Vans.
No, I haven't seen it.
I think he's on Dickies. But it was sick.
What did he do?
I mean, pretty much what you would expect out of a Peter part, like skates, tranny, pools, bowls, vert ramps. He skated the vert ramp up at Academy Park in Vista, the one that Neil Mims owns, which is tight. But yeah, freaking killed it. Like his ender is so crazy. A bunch of hand plant variations, some sick. I remember a front feeble that was tight. I don't know, just killing it, killing the tranny. And Peter, like at that age, it's so crazy that just like being able to skate at that age is sick. Just because he's like an older pro at this time, but still just killing it so hard. Like that part is ridiculous. And did you hear like the way that they premiered it?
No.
So they had the Spitfire sent out like DVDs to shops that had contacted them about it. So pretty much the shop got a DVD, and there's a graphic on the DVD that looked like the Spitfire Classics. And they just had that DVD at all the shops playing like the whole weekend, like over Saturday and Sunday. And then if you didn't get to see it at a shop, they put it on their YouTube channel yesterday.
No way.
Yeah, I thought it was sick. Like, it's interesting that I feel like no one's ever done that, like, at least not that I know of. So I thought it was a cool way of doing it to, like, help out the shops, bring people into the shop. And, yeah, so I thought that was tight. Peter killed it.
You know what I like about Instagram is when you see stuff that like behind the scenes stuff or stuff that you don't know that goes on, and so you can
Mm-hmm.
get an understanding of how a company works, or just the back workings of how organizations work. With Plan B, Danny Way posted that they have monthly meetings with all the team writers,
Yeah.
and they did something really cool for their team where they all gave them personalized apparel and bags where it has their name on it. A one run of like Felipe Gustavo has a big FG.
Wait, who posted this? Danny?
Danny Way did, yeah.
Okay.
I like that they had a customized apparel for the specific riders. It's like a pro model but with apparel, and it was just something cool that they did, like your own personalized Plan B Ryan Sheckler bag, carrying bag, your duffel
Oh, I
bag.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, I thought
Oh, they
those
made it
really.
with Herschel.
Oh, cool.
That yeah, it's a bag brand.
Yeah, I know. But you know what I don't like about Herschel is their backpacks break easy. You can't put a lot of
Oh, you had one?
yeah, I bought one on Amazon. It was real cheap. It was like the cheapest bag you could buy.
Really?
But
Because I know like retail, they're super expensive.
oh, well, maybe I got them before they were tight. I don't know.
That's sick.
Just a simple backpack. It was just a small backpack I was going to use for work, but you can't put a lot of weight on it. It looks, I mean, the design looks rad. I think I would stick with an old school JanSport though.
Yeah, that is cool though that they put the team name stuff. Have you ever seen those Spitfire shirts that the team riders get? Say team on the back. The
No,
graphic, it'll say Spitfire team.
I like that Spitfire that they'll do like like when Mike Mo was competing for the first battle at the barracks, they had the Go Mo shirts.
Oh yeah, they do that at all the Battle at the Barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are sick. Like any of the deluxe brands, pretty much. Because
Yeah. Well, obviously you got to ride for them. I wish that they would I wish it'd be funny if Spitfire made a shirt that said "Go Chris Johnson," even though he rides for Bones.
yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it'd just be funny. Get on it, Jim. Thanks.
No, he would just get a Venture shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's what they did at the Battle Barracks a few weeks ago. They had like or whenever that was, like a month ago. They like Diego had a Thunder shirt, Eunice had a Venture shirt. Who else? Who was the other dude in it? Who was the other guy besides Mickey? Or is Mickey on Venture? I don't remember, honestly. Can't. No, Mickey's on like Tensor, I feel like. Who was the other dude that was in?
Oh, you're talking about Luan? I mean, not Luan, Eunice.
Oh, he is on Venture. Yeah, Mickey's on Venture. I was tripping. Yeah, so then they had like a Mickey Papa Venture shirt.
Walker Ryan's getting some DVSs. I didn't know this.
Yeah, that's the first thing we've seen about it. Like, because he was getting hooked up by S. And then I remember, like, right when 2016 started, he started getting Converse. But, yeah, I think they're just flowing him. Like, they never put him on. And then today, he posted that photo just of, like, his board with the tip of his shoes pretty much. Like, you can't really see what shoe it is or anything.
You know, I have to say, Walker Ryan reminds me a lot of Jake Martin.
I see that comparison.
They act like
Definitely
the same. They talk the same.
What do you think about that if he gets on?
But Walker Ryan on DVS?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would say that. That's a safe bet. I don't think he's on anything else.
Yeah, I feel like they might as well. Like, I feel like that's only gonna help DVS. Walker's a pretty liked dude.
Oh yeah,
You don't hear people hating on Walker.
never that. If you do,
Yeah.
you're just player hating.
Yeah,
He's too nice. He's like
he's a very likable dude.
he's like Theotis in a lot of ways. Very respectful, cool cat. Cannot not like Walker Ryan. He got this he got some videos coming out through the barracks coming out soon. I can't wait for everyone to see it. And it made me love
Walker.
Yeah, Walker's really fucking rad, man. I fucking love Walker Ryan now. I mean, I thought it was okay back then. What they had something? They had a segment on the barracks where he was skating UCSD. What series was that? He attended school there. Is that right?
Yeah, he went to UCSD.
I think he had a degree.
Graduated from there. He has a part called It's his graduation part. A lot of it at the skating at UCSB.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna make a. You never hear that shit. I'm gonna make a graduating part.
That's sick.
You should have done that.
What, for high school?
Yeah.
I'll do it for college in 4 years.
What part are you? What part are you feeling for? I'm feeling for my graduation.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
You should make a wedding part. You should do a
just drop it on your wedding day.
Yeah, when your baby's born part.
First child,
yep.
Second child. Hey, your grandfather part. You could barely skate.
Your retirement part.
Skating some curves.
Yeah, I dig it.
I like it. I like it.
What else is going on in the world of skateboarding? That's all I got.
Let me check. Is that it for the notes? There's kind of another mellow week. Mikey Taylor's first pro model board for Sovereign dropped.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That nice.
And they have a whole like behind the scenes thing up on the barracks.
Oh, I didn't see it.
To check that out.
I just saw the video part. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, it wasn't really behind the scenes. That was kind of a bad term. What do you mean video part? He didn't come with a video part.
Isn't that? Well, was it a Sovereign part? It was just Sovereign stuff, right? Yeah.
Don't go on ride channel mode. That's not a video part. There was like a little montage.
Yeah, everything's a video part. Instagram clip, video part. We call it the instant video.
Video. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, remember those reel boards that we were hyped on the skate shop?
Oh man, yeah. I asked you about them.
Yeah,
they didn't do too many at the time, but man, later in the hours, everyone had a fucking board.
Those the East Coast shops.
Yeah. Oh, is that okay?
That's what they were doing this past like week.
No West Coast stuff?
Nah, yeah.
They should do a Route 44 one. Route 44 all day.
Yeah, that was sick. It was pretty much like a classic reel board with the shop's name on it. Super tight.
It's like my favorite skater series.
Yeah, very, very similar. And I mean, they were out there for that Roll for Rob event, which we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, talk about that. Yeah, talk about that Eric Ellington text that Jim posted on.
Yeah,
Instagram.
You can see it on Jim Thiebaud's Instagram. He posted a screenshot. Pretty much like they wanted to Deathwish or Baker Boys. It was the whole Baker Boys site. Wanted to take some of their proceeds from their sale over the weekend on their website and use that for the Roll for Rob foundation, like or whatever the donate the money to that, which they're using to support Rob's treatment for his illness. I think he has ALS.
Yeah.
And so pretty much Ellington like hit up Jim like, hey, like, would you guys be cool with that? Because I know like Real is the main company that's doing this whole like raising the money and helping put on that event. And Jim like sarcastically messed with them a little bit and then was like, of course. And then in his caption it was pretty much like it's like stuff like this isn't about skateboarding. It's about like what they're doing, you know, or not. I mean, stuff like this isn't about brands. Like it's more about skateboarding coming together and doing stuff like that for someone, which is sick.
Well, I'll tell you this: it's better that they're doing this stuff than pouring ice buckets on their head.
Oh, the ALS challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They were killing it.
I guess that's a show today, man. Not much news to talk about.
Yeah, pretty slow week. 2 in a row, so this week better pop off. Yeah. Hey, is there a way? Can we see if anyone's asking questions on the YouTube?
Not that I know of.
Nah, it doesn't. It says there's 49 live viewers, but no. I feel like the comments like pop up afterwards for some reason.
Yeah, it's really janky.
Is there a way to change that?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Well, we'll have to look into that for the future. Guess that's it for today.
Yeah, if you guys want to ask us questions, use the hashtag SkateFillet next time. We'll look you guys up. Sorry for the
tag us so we see it.
Sorry for the 2-man show. We did the best we could. I'm tired as hell. Grant's in Palm Springs. He was naked wearing a shirt. Not wearing a shirt when I called him. Saw his nips.
You know what shirt I'm wearing now, though, right?
You're wearing a Spitfire shirt with everybody's
skate.
I'm wearing a real skateboard shirt with a panda on it, and I am also wearing.
That's a koala. Stupid.
For Grant Fierro, I am Andrew Ariano. We'll catch you guys next week.
Later.